to an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, you know, just riding around and see what's popping in Ironton. Probably not much, but you know how it is. Sometimes you see stuff and sometimes you don't. Shout out to string cheese. This is great. String cheese. Have you all liked string cheese? I know no one's in here yet, but when you do get in here, if you like string cheese, comment below the best brand to get a string cheese. But we are in Ironton, Ohio, ladies and gentlemen, of course. It's been on third. Thank everyone for subscribing. Thank everyone for liking. Thank everyone for all the support over the years. You know, we got a little channel, but we got to keep climbing. You know, when you got a little channel, you got to keep at it, keep at it, keep at it. You got to keep doing it and not give up, no matter what. You know, when shit gets down, you got to keep going up. That's just how it is in life. I had to try to get my Mountain Dew put up. I had a bag, but the damn bag ripped, so it's like I gotta hold it now. Yeah, I just thought I would ride around for a minute, you know, just see what's popping. Really, probably not much popping today. You know how it is in Ironton. I'm just gonna hold it with my hand because, you know, the phone thing's messed up, so I can just hold it with my hand. Hope everyone's having a great day. It's been a crazy day for me, but like I said, I don't know if you guys see my post. Not every cop's bad. Shout out to the two officers from New Boston that helped us out because the truck, like, something happened to the truck, and like we was like in the middle of the highway and they like helped us. So shout out to the New Boston. They came up and they treated us with respect. They basically protect and serve, you know. They turned the lights on so they could stop traffic, and they helped us out, you know, and they was talking to us like regular people, you know, like police officers should. So just shout out to them. That's why I posted that picture, because I'm like, yeah, shout out to them, because, you know, for pulling up and, you know, for being nice like that. And like I said, protect and serve. That's just how you do. And of course, I asked him about Ironton. They said, yeah, they've heard about Ironton before. And they seen all the videos, of course. They're like, yeah, you can go on YouTube and search up. I was like, I told them about my page, you know. And if it comes in here, thank you for, you know, subscribing to my page and actually being a good person. Instead of letting that badge take over and being a prick. See here, take a drink of my Mountain Dew because it just fell out of my pocket again. Tutors. Giovanni, look at the clouds right now, man. Dickus Auto Repair Shop. Alright. let's go riding around for a minute, you know. Keeps happening, y'all. I'm just gonna leave this damn pop. It does it again, it's gone. That's who's king, right there. That's who's king. People need to realize that. That's who's king. Like literally, someone unfollowed me on Facebook just over that Donald Trump video. And I really wasn't even really dissing Donald Trump, you know. I was just talking about the police department and the cops here. You know, I did like say one thing about like getting them out the office, but I was just chanting what they was chanting, you know. I don't really care who's in office to me, because it's all about what they want anyways. I mean, I was just saying, I wish we had that much support when it comes to, you know, these police officers. Maybe one day I should just get a microphone and get a speaker and stand right here at this corner like they was doing, and shouting stuff out on a microphone, on a speaker. But I need to go see if I can buy a permit to do it. Like, I want to do it the right way, you know. So when they pull up on me, I got a permit to do it, and they can't get me, you know. Trying to do it the right way. So when them boys pull up on me, I can be like, well, guys, guess what? I organized it, and I got a permit for it. So City National Bank, what's up? Katie, what's up? Jody. Let's drive right back here and let's do this. Hold on. Guys, I got two hands. I got one Mountain Dew in one, and I got the phone on the other. This has been a day. See, I don't get it. The people that was complaining about the jail being in their neighborhood, well, look, the jail's right beside a church here. I mean, the jail's right beside a church. Then if you go a block down there, 2 blocks away, there's like a not a rehab, but a place where old people stay. You know, it's the same thing. I don't get it. People always got to complain and mess us out of a new jail. I can't believe it. But you know how it is here. You know how it is here in Lawrence County. Like, that's the only flag that we should stand for. That flag right there. There shouldn't be no Blue Line Gang flag. There shouldn't be no other flags but that flag right there. But I got my opinion and they got their opinion. Yeah, I know. They opened the door for me. I'm gonna go back. You want me to go back? I'm just driving by. That's all I'm doing. I think they was taking the trash out, you know. Been busy? You been busy? Hey, what's up? You guys been busy? Yeah. What are you doing? Cleaning up in there? That's right. We gotta keep them clean. You know, you gotta keep it clean. That's what it's all about, you know. I say keeping the jail clean. That's what it's all about, man. man, I wish we can get a new jail. I know there shouldn't be no jail in this town, but I wish we can get a new one, you know. But you know, people had to complain about the other one, you know. People had to complain about the location, that one location that they had to complain about it, so couldn't get a new jail. Can you tell me how many inmates you got in there right now? Or is it like you can't tell me? Oh, you don't know the number? Yeah, I thought you all was opening the doors up for me. I'm like, man, they're opening them up for me. How you feeling? You don't seem too happy. Are you good? Oh, oh, that's what it is. Yeah, you've been here 16 hours doing triples. So that's why you're ready to get the hell out of here, you know? And plus, you're probably stressed being in this jail, working here. Oh, it's easy for you? Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm doing all right. Hey, what are you, a deputy? Do you like drive around too? I said, are you a deputy? Like, do you drive around or you just stay in the jail and like guard? Are you, see, I thought you guys made the inmates take the trash out. Oh, you don't? I could have swore back in like about a year or two ago, I seen like the inmates take a couple things of trash out because they had like the orange suit on, but. Oh, you do it? So everything's safe back there, everything's good and keeping everything in line. There ain't nothing really bad been happening. I see you guys like updated a little bit. Well, I don't know how long ago, but you guys got like new cameras well, I know this one's like kind of new, ain't it? This one right here. Then you got the one right here on the pole, the new cameras that you updated. I know, it's that you guys been updating stuff here. So how long do you work on your shift? Yeah, how long do you work? Like 12 hours or 10? Well, don't work too hard. Keep everyone safe back there. I will. And you hope you get in a better mood. When you get off, I hope you get in a better mood. And I hope, you know, you can go home, get some sleep, and get in a better mood, man. Have a great night. That one didn't seem that happy. He just wasn't happy. He said he worked a 16-hour shift. He was a bad mood, guys. He was like in a bad mood. I guess I'd be in a bad mood too, working in that jail, I guess. You know, I'd be in a bad mood working in that jail. But he acts all happy around a girl just walked by there and asked how he's doing. And he's acting all happy with her, you know. Oh, I'm all happy now. Changed his face expression. Let's go. Hold on. It has been on 3rd in Ironton Press in Ironton, Ohio. Be sure if you haven't yet, go like my Facebook page. As soon as it gets to 100 followers, I'm gonna start going live there too, and maybe we can gain more traction on Facebook too. You know. Either or. subscribed here or follow my Facebook. You know how I do it. I go out on a bicycle and I ride around and we watch the cops, and we make sure everything's good in this town. That's what we do. We ask the questions. We make sure, like, is the jail clean? Is everything safe in there? Of course, they're going to tell me, this and that. But you see it, like, I swear they used to. If anyone knew about the Lawrence County Jail years ago, they used to make the inmates take the trash out. I know they did used to do that. Like, I know, I witnessed it myself. Like, they used to but them deputies said they didn't. But, I'm telling you, they did. The inmates that used to be like the inmates that they can trust used to take the trash out. But for some reason, they don't do that no more. Man, it cost them a lot of money, guys. Hold on. It cost them a lot of money to do that. But just imagine what they could have done if they didn't take the money and did that. Man, they could have did something else. They could have, like, had a homeless building, a big one, like a nice one. But no, all the money went on that. Like, come on now. Come on now. Like I always say, another day in Ironton. You guys want me to say the famous saying? Why is Blankenship still a cop? Why is McKnight still a cop? Why is Jordan still a cop? I don't know why. They're corrupt. I mean, why are they cops if they're corrupt? Like, literally, we just dealt with 2 cops that protect and serve the city of New Boston. Like, for real, Ironton needs to learn from them. And guess what? They get trained for body language. They get trained for everything, They get piss tested and everything. When's the last time any of the officers here at Ironton Police Department got a piss test? When? I like to know when. Because I guarantee you ask them that, they won't answer that. Like, when's the last time that they got a piss test? That's literally Texas. You got that right, Katie. The drugs they take off the street probably goes right back in their pocket. Or it goes right into jail. I'm not going to say no names, but I had someone that got locked up. I had a buddy that got locked up. He told me as soon as he got in jail. Now, this was a year or 2 ago. But he said as soon as he got in jail, he got offered a line of heroin. As soon as he got in jail, someone offered him a line of heroin. So there is dope in that jail. Like, that's crazy. As soon as you get to Lawrence County Jail, he got, hey, you want to do this line? Like, hell no, we don't want to. Like, I don't want to do that line. Like we don't know what's in it. Like, that's horrible. Like, if they can get that in there, just imagine how much stuff's in that jail. For some reason, that one didn't even want to talk to me. You could tell he was in a bad mood. I think that's the one that when I went in there that one time, he got in my face and like I called his boss on him. So I think he was like mad about that too. That's why one of the reasons he didn't really want to talk. He talked to me, but he didn't want to. Because of that, because that's the one that, he got in my face, and I got him in, you get what I'm saying, I called, got him in trouble, and fucking, and you see how it is. I don't know, this is supposed to be a good restaurant right here, this Toro Loco. I only ate it a couple of times, but Toro Loco in Ironton. Yeah, now in Ohio, you have to, if you don't got your license, you have to take a driver's, you have to go through like a school before you can get your driver's test now in Ohio. Speaking of, look, the student driver, that's funny, talking about it, it's right there. And I'm pretty sure that just opened up not too long ago. So they open up at the right time. Now they're gonna get all kinds of business because of how that thing in Ohio you have to go through schooling. I need to cross this right now is what I need to do, but sometimes this bike is like, messes up. I like that collard green. I love that collard green. No trespassing. This is private parking. No trespassing. This is private parking. They got all their cruisers on the side. Well, one of the cruisers I see. But they probably out and about patrolling. More barbershop. Morrison barbershop. Man, look at the clouds right now. Right now. Crazy, ain't it? Hell yeah. I might be everywhere because I'm holding this with my phone. Just letting people know my hand, I'm holding the phone. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, we need to get some concerts in here. I mean, I'm talking about good concerts. I'm talking about, dude, they could have this place packed. Like, I don't get what they don't, like, I don't get why they don't think that. Like, listen, they can have literally country singers, rappers, rock singers come in this theater and literally rock it out, play country, do all that. But it's just sitting here. I don't get it. Like, they should invest in it, build like the stage better and do everything, and it'll be better. That's just how it is. I don't know. But you see, that building is just sitting there. I mean, yeah, they have stuff in it, but like that building has the potential to, to have good things in it. Jeebus Chris. Let's go round and round. Go round and round. Then you got that building just empty. And then, hold on, we got over here this building that's empty. Just look at this shit. We just got this that's rotting away empty. I think they might have it for sale. Let's see if they have this one for sale. Nope, there ain't a for sale sign on it no more. So it ain't for sale. It's just gonna be sitting there for probably years. That one too. Boo! 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 Ironton Police Department, stop! The train, it never gets old. You know, that train never gets old. Hearing that sound, I always say every time. That's one thing about living in Ironton, man. You hear that train. I love it. So they got all the broken down cars all picked down there at the lot. Yep. I had to rig everything up on this bike. It's funny. Oh yeah, he's probably inside getting a beer. Probably already. Well, what time is it? Yeah, he's probably already shit-faced. Hey, I would sit down and have a beer with old Sammy and have a little interview with him and ask him the real questions what's supposed to be asked, you know. I mean, I would sit down with old Sammy and have a beer with him and we can discuss the real shit, the real questions. I got so many questions right in my head. Like, what happened to some of the projects that you said you was going to do? What happened to the riverfront project, especially over at that riverfront project? What happened to the parking garage? Like what happened with that? The sign got taken down. Now it says private parking. Like they put a private parking sign. Like what the hell's up with that? And didn't you already get grants for it? Like what happened? It just not fell through? I mean it fell through. Like I think the public should know, hey, like yeah, we was gonna get it, but now we're not gonna get it. Cause the blueprints of it are still on your Facebook. Still on your Facebook. You can go in there and see what they was supposed to do at the riverfront. I mean at the riverbank. They were supposed to put stuff in for kids and everything. And guess what? It didn't get done. And the parking garage didn't get done. And all this I'm saying is sure you can go look at Sammy's page and go look at the photos and there's a blueprint of what he was supposed to do at the riverfront. And plus there's an interview with Dave Lucas, but Dave Lucas didn't Ask him all the real questions. You know, Dave Lucas knows him because he's from around here in Ironton. So he asked him the questions that, you know, that he probably wanted asked. You know, he probably asked the questions that he wanted asked, you know. Me, I'm gonna ask the difficult questions, the ones that they don't like I said. And yeah, I might be surprised. You got that right. She would know. Oh, all right, I got you, Jeebus. Yeah, I was just like, whoever it was, that we could do it. Like, you know, I was just, you get what I'm saying. I knew it was one of you guys. Yeah, definitely. I'll put that in mind. I'll definitely put that in mind. I'll save that comment too. I mean, I'll save that question, so I will ask him. Oh, now if I see him out, I'm gonna walk up to him. If I ever see him out, I'm really gonna walk up to him. Just like when I see like the other day when I walked to that Donald Trump thing. If I would have seen WSAZ, I would have straight got them on video and I would have asked them, why every time I make a report about the bad cops, you guys come in this town and make a good report? Stop getting in my way of exposing these fools. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Because that's what happened. I made a report on Blankenship. Look, WSAZ came. I keep saying it. I made a report on Jordan. Look, WSAZ came and made him look good. Like both of the officers, like I put on blast, or everyone put on blast. How was the jail? All right, let's go right now. I don't know if there's I don't think two officers on. I think the officers on duty, I think they're out because I don't know, with that white cruiser's back there and they're not white and black one, so I don't know. I feel like the other ones are probably out, so we just gotta find them, y'all. That's the only thing about doing this. You gotta find them, you know. You gotta hunt them down. Man, I tell you what gets a lot of business and is this new drifters bar. Like, it gets crazy business. But you know, it'd be good. It'd be better if people like picked up after themselves. Because sometimes you go and you see trash all over the sidewalks, and I don't know. I'm just saying, like, people complain. Like, not all people, but some people complain about the marijuana. But what about the alcohol use? Like, what about people drinking alcohol and acting crazy here, walking around acting crazy, yelling, but they can get by with it, you know. The jail's a scary place to be. Even that judge in Chesapeake said it. Like, that jail is a scary place. I had to take that clip because, you know, that's a judge saying it. So he knows what goes on in that jail. And it's like every time you watch that, he dogs on. He makes fun of like Ironton and the jail all the time. Like, you don't want to go down Ironton. You know how they are. Like he's always making comments like that. Everyone knows. like I said, the New Boston police officers we dealt with today over us breaking down on the side, I mean, in the middle of the highway, they even said they heard how bad they was. Like, oh, they're all over to YouTube. Like, yeah, I know. I'm the one I'm one of the ones who put them on YouTube, and I gave them my YouTube. And if you're watching, hell yeah, dude, keep watching. I told you, dude, if you are watching, I told you my video, I talk a little crap in my videos, that's just how I am. So don't mind if I cuss a little bit. We're all human, I get fired up sometimes. It just pisses me off, and I just start, going off how it is and start telling it how it is. But yeah, right now we got 2 police officers just sitting there. And I don't know if those are the ones that's on duty or they're not. Hell yeah, dude. You need to get it. You need to get that. You need to get that sit down, man. I hope you do get it, because, we need, right now, it's like me, you, and it's like a lot of people stop talking about Ironton, and a lot of people stop exposing stuff. We need more people to come in and start exposing shit, I can't be the only one doing this shit. Now I just made my mind up. Now I'm gonna start asking questions. When I see a cop, I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna ask questions. I'm just gonna start talking to him more. Like, ask him more questions. Why not? We have that right. Why not use it? Like the New Boston cops, they told me they go off like body language. If they pull a car over and they feel like the person's like suspicious or acting suspicious, then that's when they really get them. But they really try to help people is what they told me. I don't know how they are, but today they helped me, the 2 officers. Not to keep bringing it up, but I'm just saying, like, Ironton needs to learn off that. That's what serving and protecting is. Like, they probably would have rolled up on us and been like, well, we gotta check this, we gotta check that, we gotta check your license, even though he had his license and insurance and everything. But you know how they are, they would have tried something. But you gotta put on when they do good, you gotta show it. You gotta. That's why I posted them 2 good officers, because they was cool. They was legit cool, like good people. And hell yeah, your little nephew's a newt. We tell him, hey, what's up, and keep serving and protecting. Speaking of him, there he is. Well, I don't know which one that is. I don't think it's Blankenship, because he has a tag on. Blankenship's cruiser don't have a tag. But he's turning, so we'll meet up back up with him. I don't know what he's doing, but we might as well just turn back around, because he's going to come back around, watch. Or he's going to turn towards the bridge. probably trying to play cat and mouse with me like they always. Keep the good fight, bro. Live without fear. I can't. That's all you can do, bro. You gotta keep doing it. Keep trying, whatever in life. When life knocks you down, you gotta keep trying. And thank you for, like, you know, for the motivation. But yeah, when life knocks you down, you keep going, because, you know, just think, you might have a bad day, but you're still breathing, you're still living. This is how life is, man. Instead of, you know, when you think negative, just think of something positive. Think of something that's good in your life, you know. That's what you gotta do. Think of something. When everything goes bad, just think of something that keeps you positive. I don't know where his ass went. Because we're all human and we all go through things, no matter who you are. And you can't let it win. Whatever you're battling, you can't let it win. You gotta fight it, you know. Don't ever let whatever you're battling win, you know. You can't do that. I always live without fear, but I still stay cautious. That's how you gotta be. Live without fear, but still stay cautious. You know, you gotta stay cautious. Always watch around you. Always watch who you hang out with. Don't ever trust everyone, because you can't trust everyone, you know. Sometimes people turn out to be what you don't want them to be. Sometimes you help people and they just fuck you over. That's just how life is. You know how many people I helped and they stole, robbed? I don't even want to talk about it. But you know what I do? I just still keep helping people, because when one person brings me down or one person fucks me over, it motivates me to help more people, to shove it in their face. Because there is one thing, if you believe in it, karma will get whoever done anything to you in your life, you know? Yeah, you got that right. That's how always is. When you're doing better than them, they act like they're supporting you or something, but in reality, they're hating on you on the down low, and they're jealous because you're doing better than them. So, you know, they gotta try to make your life miserable too, because their life is miserable. Sammy! Sammy could be watching TV. Nah. Peace out, man. Have a good one. Come back in whenever you want. Thank you for always, supporting and rocking in. See, this is where the parking garage was supposed to be. But look, they took the sign down and no parking. It just says private permit parking for residents only. So I guess they're not going to turn it into a parking garage. I don't know. It's weird. They had a sign that they got a grant saying that there was going to be a parking garage here. Now there's not. Another day in Ironton. Get me a drink. Got it all rigged up the road. I'm just all rigged up, y'all. Alright. Oh God, oh God. We got a truck that wants to be heard. I mean, we got someone that wants to be heard. Ironton Barbershop. I'm always outside, you all. All them threats I get, I'm outside. Yeah, when we was kids, we used to try to climb up this ladder right here, and the owner, she's crazy. She came out and like started cussing us out, and of course she's a big wig around here, but she was using some not so nice words like "get out of here, you motherfucking bastards," this and that. Like, damn, like calm down, girl. Like, everyone knows her around here. She sells a lot of houses and she owns a lot of stuff. But yeah, she was a crazy old lady for sure. She was a nut. Like, she needed to be put on some nerve medicine. She owns a lot of things around here though. But yeah, she was a completely nut. see here. See where I want to go. Thank everyone for showing up to this live today. I wasn't going to go, but I was like, hell with it. I might as well just go live and talk to a little bit of people and show Ironton a little bit, and see what they're up to today. Nice truck. Dope truck. Why is Blankenship still a cop? Why is Jordan still a cop? Why is McKnight still a cop? Alright, I gotta find a trash can so I can throw my bottle away. Let's see here. You don't want to litter. I asked them how many inmates they had in there right now, and they said they didn't know. They couldn't tell me. I mean, they don't know what count. Like, they know how many inmates is in there right now. They do. It makes me feel like they probably have more than what they should, in my opinion. They probably have more than what they should. Let's go see if they're at their spot where they usually sit. What's up? Probably one of my people. I really do. Sometimes I love what I do. I love the support I get sometimes in this town. Like, when people are starting to notice, and another day. If you guys can, if you guys in this later on or whenever, if you can, give me a like. If not, it's alright. You don't have to give me a like. It's cool. Not today, y'all. Not today. Not sitting here today. Foster parents needed. Sometimes foster parents are bad too. Sometimes foster parents just be in it for the money. Not all the time. Now don't be coming out my throat. But sometimes foster parents just want the money and the benefits. See, homeless people used to stay right here, and you know they put a no trespassing sign and they stopped them from sitting here, and now they're all at Lawrence Street now. You know, they pushed all the people back at Lawrence Street, and if you know where Lawrence Street's at, that's like all, you know, where no one could really see the people. That's why they pushed everyone there, because they know. Trust me, they know what they're doing. Let's get these homeless people away from these businesses. Let's do this. Let's get them away. I mean, literally, like I said, I mean, a lot of people already know that watch me, but I was like, you know, down there recording about the water being high, and then the dude walked up to me and said, like, I'm homeless and the cops won't leave me alone. So I went straight there and told him, leave this person alone. Leave the homeless person alone. And he told me they ain't bothered him ever since. So some things do work, like when you tell them, and when you let them know, hey, the whole world's watching you. And when you pull out the phone and be like, hey, you know, we're watching you. They know. You know, the camera helps when you know you got pigs around you. You just pull out the phone, and then they disappear. No, they start acting good, like, oh, like, what do you want? Like, we really for the community. We're not bad officers. We're good, you know. Look, we're gonna cut you with a break. We're gonna cut you with a break. Of course, they're gonna do good things now on camera. I mean, of course. Of course, they're gonna do good things on camera. Man, the sky in Ironton, that's another thing about living here. The sky is always, you know, crazy. I'm gonna show you guys this big, tall skeleton. It's a tall thing. It's tall. Man, look how tall that thing is. Holy crap, that thing's cool. Look how tall that is. Man, that thing's cool. All this stuff's cool. They got the skeleton waving, that's funny. Hey, skeleton. Come and get the Ironton police, skeleton. But no one's told me how their night's going. I hope it's going great, you know. Man, you know, anyone, you guys can comment and talk. Or you can just stay and we can just ride around, you know. And that's just how it is. When it's a slow night, usually the stuff goes on. When it goes on, it's usually on a Friday or Saturday night, you know, because the bars are popping in. Love Halloween. I like Halloween. You could put a mask on without them just thinking something. You could put a mask on without them thinking you're gonna go hit a store or something. Especially here. You got a mask on walking around, they're gonna fucking pull you over. Why you got a mask on? Why you got a hood over your head? You look suspicious because you got a hood over your head. That's literally what a cop told me before, an Ironton cop. You look suspicious because you got a hood over your head. Well, I said, well, I got something to tell you. I wear a hoodie every day, buddy. So if you're gonna think that's suspicious, you're gonna have to get me every day because I wear a hoodie on my head every single day and a hat. That's who's king. Yeah, they are suspicious of everything. Hell yeah, they are. I think it's the whole state of Ohio. Like, God, there's some corrupt police departments and there's some good police departments, you know? Well, there are a lot of corrupt police departments. There's some good police officers, you know? And some bad. It's just like anything. Yeah, we need to go. Hold on. Let's go back by the police station, but I guarantee they're just fucking sitting there. I'm surprised the car's not turned on. That's how they usually do, just chill there all day with the car turned on. And their excuses for that, like I said, they can get to the scene fast. But if you know Ironton, they're known to taking their good ass time. If you know who Ironton is. How you doing tonight? But anyways, you know who Ironton is. They take forever to get to the scene. Like even though the police department's right down the street, it usually takes about 20 or 30 minutes for them to even get there. I mean, I read a thing where a domestic thing was happening, and it took the cops 30 minutes to get there. And by the time the cops got there, like the boyfriend already done some crazy shit. See, it took them too long. Like, so what's turning the car on saving anything? It's not saving nothing. It's just running out the gas. But if that's how they want to do it, just let them do it. Running out all them tax dollars that they get off the people who pay the taxes, you know. Like, how many people, like, well, I get it. People don't say anything around here because they got businesses and it's a little town, and they'll go after you. Like I said, like, ever since I started doing this, like, they went after everyone my friends, and that's just how it is, though. They go after people around you, and then, so, if you ever want to speak on the police department here, just be aware, because people will follow you, people will talk shit to you, you'll get threatened. The police department will you know, ag it on and try to punk you, and try to intimidate you, fucking drive around your house every day, 10 times a day, and then they say they're patrolling. Like, no, you're just doing that, trying to intimidate. Like, That's just how it is. Like, once you put Ironton on blast and you live here your whole life, then that's when you know they're going to be after you. And I guess some people don't know that this is my hometown, and I'm not going nowhere. This has been on 3rd from Ironton, Ohio, and I'm here to stay. Like, I'm tired of people comparing me to Chili. I'm tired of people, oh, look what they did to Chili. They're going to do the same thing to you. What did they do to Chili? They just arrested him because he was in the city building when it closed. Wow. Like you guys act like they ran him out of town, they beat his ass, they did this and they did that. No, they didn't do shit to Chili. The only thing they did was, like I said, they arrested him, they set his ass up, and they fucked him over. It was a setup. As soon as the damn business closed, they had those handcuffs ready to put him in handcuffs. Because that's how it is. The same officers he was putting on blast is the same officers who arrested him. And you cannot say that's not corrupt. You can't say that's not corrupt. They didn't do shit to Chili, but arrested him with a corrupt charge. That's the only thing they did. So when people say, oh, you're going to end up like Chili, you're going to end up like Chili, you're going to end up like Chili. No, the hell I'm not. I'm dead on 3rd, and I'm here to stay. And no one will knock me out of this town. I promise you. And yeah, Chili, he did get me started. He's a great dude, and I always support him. But I just hate when people, oh, you're going to do, they're going to do you like Chili. They're going to do this, and they're going to do that. Chili was the one, he helped me get 100 subscribers. He shared my page. He watches me sometimes, you know. And it's like people always make threats, you know. Like I said, I'm not going to keep repeating myself, but it just gets to me. Like basically someone, like people saying they're going to run me, like run me out of town. They're not going to fucking run me out of town. If you really know me, you know who I am. And you know I'm all about what I say. And if someone come confront me, it'll be on video, and you'll see how I act if you come and confront me. You'll see what it would be. Don't try to come and confront me. Now if you want to talk and you know, we could sit down and talk and have an interview, and I'll ask you questions and I'll do this. But if you come up to me and try to push me around like, you know, what happened with Chili up on the hill, that ain't gonna work. I promise you that ain't gonna work. Like when them drunks came and like try to push Chili and try to like start something with Chili on the hoods, on the hills in Ironton. They call it the Ironton Hills with food fair and everything is. When that drunk dude came, he should have got public intoxication, but he didn't, because the Ironton police probably loved it. Like, hell yeah, he's out there taking up for us. But for real though, when people make new comments, what happened, like it's like they don't know what went on. It's like, dude, like we need to make a video and explain what all went on. All right, listen, nothing happened to Chili. The only thing happened, look, we was in this city building right here. In that building, as soon as these lights turned off, as soon as they turned these lights off, they came and they arrested him. And he got a charge for being in a building. And I don't know what other charge he got, but they didn't do really shit to Chili. So when you tell me, so when you tell me they're gonna do me like they did Chili, the only thing they did was set him up. That's the only thing they did, and that was petty for them to even do that. Like for real. Like if you go back and watched it, they loved it. They had the handcuffs ready. They was in the background laughing, like they was loving it. And like I said, a time that they was getting arrested, and this is no lie. Like I'm getting fought. The time they got arrested, that girl, that's when that girl started talking crap. Like, hey, you know, don't you know I got raped, I got this, I got that. And you know, those cops just smiled about it and kicked us out of the city building. They didn't want to hear it. They just kicked us out of the city building while Chili was getting taken to jail. But I just have to tell people, I'm Corey White, I'm been on 3rd, and I'm from here. I've lived here my whole life, 27 years, and I'm here to stay. No one's kicking me out of here. I will never quit this. No one will ever kill my voice unless you put a bullet in my head. That's the only way. So quit with the comments that they're going to do me like they did Chili, which nothing happened to him. He's still doing videos. I wish he would come back here. Just come back, just drop in 1 minute and do a video and across the bridge. That's all you gotta do. Come here and talk the much shit that you want. Me and you be in a video talking shit and then you can go straight across the bridge and they can't do shit about it. And yeah, he's the one who showed me that I could talk shit about the police. I mean, I can record the police, but if you really know me, you know I've been talking shit and trying to expose these cops for years, for fucking years, ever since I've been a little kid. Like I said, when I was a little kid, they fucking stole my bike that I just got from Walmart, and I had a seal number and everything, and they still took it. And guess what? It ended up selling at the auction. That's what IPD did when I was a kid. And guess what? The officer who did it ain't there no more. He got fired like the next day. But it still didn't change the fact that they got my bike and they sold it for profit. Brand new bike coming straight from Walmart. We went down there and complained. Guess what they did? They kicked us out of the office and they told us, get out the office or you're going to jail. Or I was going to go to the group home and they was going to go to jail if we didn't get out the sheriff's office, because we was sitting there pressuring them. But of course, we didn't video none of it. We just went there and raised hell and they kicked us out. So for years, I've been trying to put these motherfuckers on blast. But you see them two cruisers that, I don't know what happened to that one cruiser. I don't know if it went out in the country or and went out of state. I don't know where it went, but you seen, like, we seen it and then all of a sudden it's disappeared. So we're gonna ride this way and see if we can see anything. But they'll really be mad if I blow up off this and put Ben on 3rd Media building right down on 3rd Street somewhere. Get a building and Ben on 3rd Media. That's what it would be called. Like, you know, I'd be like a news, real news. They'd really be pissed. But business buildings down here are so high, it's like $1,200 for a month for us, you know, for a building to rent out. One of those ones by the barber shop down there, it's like $12,000 to $2,000 a month. And then you gotta pay your taxes for the business. Like, you gotta do it all. So Ironton's like kicks your ass when it comes to that. It really takes your wallet. There he is over there. He's over there. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Like by the train. I don't know what to look at him. He's just sitting there. Oh, let's zoom in on him. Watching the trains. I guess he is. I'm watching the trains go by. Alright, let's pull over there, guys. Let's go sit over there for a minute. I mean, what's over there for him to do? What is he doing? Seeing people come off the bridge, like... So stay on the sidewalk, do everything right so they can't complain. But just look at this shit, like, he's trying to be off in the cut. Oh, they got that sign working. Hey, it'd be cool. Wonder how much it'd be to put Ben on 3rd on that. Man, it'd be dope. I gotta get a hold of people who's over there. But they'll probably hate and be like, nah, we can't do that. You're talking shit about the city police around here. But what's he trying to do? Like, look, he's in the cut where people can barely even see him right here. Like, look. People over there, like, it's just like barely, like, he's just right over there. Dink, tick, tock, tick, tock, tickety tock, tick, tock, tickety, tickety tock. Like, that's what they try to do, dude. They try to set up in the cut and just catch people. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's funny. Like, you know, he's right on that road, like at the end of the road. Like, that's the first time I see him being parked right there. Like, come on, you got something better to do. Do you really got something better to do than this to sit here? Like, what is this accomplishing? This ain't doing shit, cop. Like, come on now. You just sitting there. You taking a nap? You taking a nap? I need to get a thing that starts warning people, like, hey, he's pulling off. Like, hey, there's a cop, there's a cop, there's a cop. Like, I need to start getting a thing, like, warning people, like, hey, there's a cop. He's using his turn signal, y'all. That's Blankenship. He has no tags again. No tags. I don't know what he's doing. He's going around there to look at him. What was that for? He just like pulled around and then pulled back there. I don't get it. Like, did he want me to be seen? Like, did he? I guess he, you know, he wanted it to be seen. He pulled over, and then pulled back there, guys. That was weird. I don't know what he's trying to do. Look, he's going over there now. He was by that car, and now he's like going across the railroad tracks. Like, what the hell? Going off in the cut, turning around right there, and coming back here. And that's for sure, Blankenship. How come every other cruiser has a tag, license plate, but he don't? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, why does he don't have a license plate? What's he gonna do? Sit there, get hit by a train? You better move, buddy. What? Where's officer safety at right now? You're right on the train tracks, buddy. Where's the officer safety? Like, look at you. Like, what are you doing? You're sitting on the train. Blankenship, get off of it, buddy. Well, not your buddy, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you're sitting right on the train, man. Like, what's the use of you doing? That thing's gonna hit your cruiser or something. Like, what are you doing? Like look, Blankenship's literally on the railroad tracks, you all. We need help. We need backup. Blankenship is on the railroad tracks. We need help, ladies and gentlemen. We need help. So he could sit, literally, he could sit right there on the train tracks. Look, he's sitting there right on the train tracks, and right here, like, people can't barely even see him. Like, if you're coming off that bridge, you can barely even notice that's a cop. Like, shit, is he allowed to even do that? Like, when a train comes through, what is he gonna do? Like, he's literally on the thing, on the train tracks. Like, that's insane. That is literally insane. He's literally on the train tracks, yo. I keep repeating it because it's like funny. You know, he moved, he like done a circle, came all the way around and parked and parked right there. Like, come on now. His cruiser sounds bad. It sounds like it's about to blow up. Like, literally. That's where Blankenship's been all alone, just sitting there. Like, get off the train tracks. Like, that's insane. Like, what's he doing? Like, literally sitting on the train tracks. Now he's coming over here. Oh, man. Back into my, yeah. He pulled off, y'all, but this is weird. He was like literally sitting on the train tracks. Like, what was he doing? Waiting for a train to come through, I guess. I mean, look at the sky here tonight. We are in Ironton, Ohio. Look at the sky. Right by Dollar General. But look, they got that sign fixed today. Now he's going that way. Because I blew his cover. By literally sitting at the train tracks. Like, what the hell was he doing? About to get hit by a train, I guess. Where's officer safety there? There wasn't none. He drove around, then like fucking settled on the train tracks, and then pulled off again. Like, come on now. Blankenship. Get a tag on your cruiser, man. Like, why don't you got a tag on your cruiser? Everyone else does, but you. And you better not, I already know you will, but you better not pull no one over without having a tag or having a mess up tags, because you for sure don't have no tags, buddy. If you don't got no tags, stop being a hypocrite and pulling people over for having messed up tags. How about you do that, huh? See, now that, watch what I say. Now that Ritual's empty, they're going to be sitting here. Where they already was the first night that it got empty. The first night it closed down, they was sitting here. But I guarantee that's going to end up being, with this rehab, it's going to be something to do with the rehabs or something. I don't know. You never know what it's going to be here in Ironton. I don't know. I'll take a bet. It's going to be a rehab, or it's going to be a parking lot for this rehab over there. There's going to be something, though. All the people can get their hands on it. All the people that are big wigs around here, they'll get their hands on it. There'll be a big fights over it. Arguments, and I heard they wanted too much for it anyways. But you see, once you blow their cover, they'll pull out now. That's just how they are. Once I blew their cover, they pulled out. Especially his corrupt ass. Like, driving around with no tags. Like, come on now. Being corrupt. See, that's the one that's corrupt. If you're watching the New Boston Officer, if you're watching, well, if you do watch later, that was one of the ones I was talking about, which you already know, but because you're like, yeah, I know how they are. But that was one of them, Blankenship. And like I said, like it's crazy that have you ever seen someone driving around, a police officer driving around with no license plate, but still pulling people over for having messed up license plates? Have you seen that? Like, literally, I put the camera on it every time. No license plate. And I'm going to keep talking my shit until he gets a license plate or something. Because in my opinion, I don't think he should be pulling people over if he don't got a license plate. Like, why don't he have a license? Like, you better get home. They'll pull you over for having your headlight out, man. You better get home. Turn back around. We'll go around one more time. And then I'm going to call it quits for tonight, y'all. But I'm going to go around one more time. But you see what happened. Like, we had, like, Blankenship on duty. I done blew his cover. Then I seen the other police officer out there where they're at, where he's at. But they think they can stay away from me, but not for long. I'll find them. It's like every time I do this, it's like playing cat and mouse with them. Like it is. It's like you gotta find them. And you guys couldn't see it, but I was using my light to do this, like warning people. Like they know what this means. When I do this with my light, I was warning people. And that's when he's like, yeah, he's blowing my cover. I'm not gonna get no one. I'm out of this mover. But it's just crazy how he was sitting on a train tracks. Like, I'll always bring that. Like, I'm gonna put that in a short. Blankenship sitting on the train tracks. Like, that's definitely going on a short. Dude was sitting on the train tracks for fucking 10 minutes. Where's the officer safety there, dude? Right in the middle. Right there. Like, damn. Trying to get people. Empty. One of the best gas stations in this town. Now, not here. Such a shame. Such a shame. Such a shame. But I appreciate everyone that's here. And remember, if you're having a bad day or bad life, or just bad time, remember, be positive about everything. Who gives a shit about all the negative things in your life? Like I said before, think about the positive. I try, when I do these lives, I try to lift people up. I try to make people laugh. Some of the shit I say might be off the wall and you might agree with it, but we can all disagree to agree. You know, you can disagree with me if you want. Like, just because you're my subscribers or whatever, you're watching me, don't mean you have to agree with me, you know. You can agree with what you want to agree with, and I'll believe in what I want to believe in. That's just how it is in America. We're free. We can do what we want. Well, we're supposed to be free. Sometimes it don't seem like it. We are free, but we are. But it is cool to see this sign working again. I need to get a hold of who's over that. I've already been on it before. When it first started working, when we had a concert at the Elks, like me and my brother, 308 Kid, we done a concert at the Elks, and we was up there. It's the 308 Kid performing. It was dope. I swear, we had about 100 people at the Elks. Like, yeah, like I said, one time they was having a big drinking party at the Elks, and I was sitting there, and it's on my live. I was sitting there like searching for the cops. I was like, there they are. And I swear to God, they didn't come out that Elks until about 2 or 3 hours later. I think they was in there drinking some booze, in my opinion. I think they was lit when they came out, like literally. For them to stay in there, because they had their own security guards, so it couldn't be them being in there for the security guards, because they had their own, you know. But they walked in there, and they was in there for about an hour or two, so you know they probably drunk a couple. They was boozing it up. Now, it's all right if you do it off duty, but you're doing it on duty, and you're driving the public's car. You're driving, you know, the police car. That's even bad. But guess what? They can get by with it and go home. Well, I guarantee that a police officer will pull up and follow him home. Oh, it's okay, deputy. I'll follow you home and make sure you get there safe. I'll follow you home. Well, let's not talk nothing about this. Let's just keep this to ourselves. Let's just keep it to ourselves. That's just how it is. They should have named this Sammy's. Like, for real, they should have literally named this Sammy's. Sammy's Bar and Pub. Pub and Bar. Sammy's is what they should have named that. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, we're going to go down there and we're going to do one more time. Like I said, and then we're going to go. Because it's been a crazy day, you all. The whole thing fell out the truck. We was like stranded in the middle of the highway, like going towards New Boston. Because we was going to get a dryer because I need a damn dryer. Been looking for one. Finally found one, then we was going to get it, and then the damn truck like broke down, and it was horrible. Then the money, you know, I had to get, we had to pay for the tow to get home. Like, we had to pay the tow driver to tow it because it wasn't moving. I'll tell you that, it wasn't moving at all. I'm ready to just go home, roll up a 420, and just smoke it, and just lay down and relax. And I hope everyone has a relaxing evening. Everyone has a positive evening. You know, even don't ever let the bad shit get you down in life, man. I've done it a couple times. I let it get to you. I almost got to me a couple times, but I was like, fuck this. I can't go out. I can't do this. I got to keep going. You know, and that's what you guys got to do. Just keep going, because Ben on Thursday said to, you know, put that in your head. If you feel like giving up, this thing, Ben on Thursday said not to give up. He said to keep going. Or not even Ben on third. Corey, I can use my regular name. Corey White told you to keep going, not to give up. It ain't all about my page. Well, it is about my page. I'm passionate about Ben on third. But you don't always gotta call me Ben on third. You can call me by my regular name, you know. But this is something that's here to stay. This is a brand now. Well, I'm trying to turn it into a brand. Like, this ain't no me. This ain't no hobby. This is real. Like, I'm passionate when it comes to, you know, this stuff, and when it comes to doing this. Like I said, it's Ben on third in Ironton, Ohio, and we're gonna. There's a new bar that's always busy. Like, they always be busy. This bar. Drifters are always busy. I don't know what's in it, but they're always busy. I don't know what goes on, but they're busy. I'll tell you that. Anyone know what they're doing with this? Well, they had the dumpster there. Now it's gone, so I don't know what's going on now. A lot of empty stores on in third. Yeah, like there are a lot of empty businesses that nothing's really going to be done to, or they're just going to sit there and rot because they don't want nothing to do with it. Instead of having a great community, having a homeless building and shit, they just let it just rot. They'd rather just let the buildings rot than turn it into something. That's just how it is in Ironton. I mean, they bring them in by the busloads, and then they're left. They don't know where to go because they're stranded here in Ironton, you know. Like today, I just seen a post where someone's tools, all their tools got taken, and he's offering a reward for it. But I'm just saying, all your stuff, you gotta lock it up, because sometimes even if you got proof, IPD won't do shit about it. Trust me. Done been through IPD with that too. With they won't do shit about it. Like even if you got proof and smack them in the face with it, they still won't do shit about it. Like we can't really arrest, we can't really do this, we can't really do that. If you got proof, go make an arrest, dude. That's what you're supposed to do. If you got proof, go make an arrest. Like, it just aggravates me, dude. Aggravates me. Like for instance, him just sitting back there. Like what the hell is he doing? Just sitting back there on the train tracks. Like, headlight out, buddy. I hope the cops don't see you. Well, guys, when I get to the jailhouse here, I'm gonna call it quits, and I'm gonna tell you guys to have a great day. And if you want to, you can like. If not, you don't have to. But it does help when you like and subscribe. Like I said, when you subscribe, it don't mean you agree with everything that I do. It just means you're watching. You keep on watching what goes on in Ironton. Like I said, you don't got to hit the subscribe button because you like me. You can hit it just because you want to watch what goes on. Like I said, you don't have to always agree with me. I hate when some subscribers or some people on YouTube, they try to make you, if you subscribe to their channel, they try to make you go with them and like try to you gotta do this because you subscribe to my channel, you gotta do that, you gotta do this. But that's just how it is, back there. There's like a car that's just sitting back there. Oh, let me go back. We're just gonna ride around and see. I think this is a regular car, but we're gonna see just to be sure because this is sitting there. Thank you guys for joining me. Oh, they're right there. There's some right there. There's some parked right there. Fire. That car passed me, and I smelled nothing but damn fire in that car. Hopefully they know, I know marijuana, you're allowed to smoke it, but they're going right by the cops. Like, they're just use that as an excuse, like, hey, we pulled you over because we smell weed, but what else is in your car? You get what I'm saying? That's just how they are. Like, what else is in your car tonight? Thank you. Yep, this is Blankenship. No tags. I don't know. I think I should ask him why has he got no tags. I just don't want him to be a dick and try to get me for something, which there's nothing to hide, but you know how it is here. Oh, the canine. Caution. We got the canine, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder if it's Jordan driving this or if it's Matthew tonight. We'll see. I already know who's driving this without no tags, but you don't know. They might have shift cars and someone else might be driving it. Hey, how you doing? Have a great night, man. The K9 is 2404. 2404. And Blankenship or this cruiser right here is 2203. Dun 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 dun. That's funny. Why is McKnight still a cop? Why is Blankenship still a cop? Why is Georgia still a cop? But literally, I said it time after time after time after time. Hey, can I ask you a question? No? Why? He said no, I can't ask him a question. He waved at me and I was like, can I ask you a question? He said no. Damn it, Blankenship. Why can't you give me an answer? I mean, why can't I ask you a question? All I always want to know is why you don't got tags on your vehicle. You heard it, y'all. The captain don't want me to ask him any questions. So he's definitely not for the community. He had handcuffs. I don't know if they took someone in or, you know, I don't know what went on, but can't even ask a question. Another day here in Ironton, y'all. Literally, I was gonna ask him a question that's the only thing. Why don't you got tags in your vehicle? He probably knew that's why he didn't want me to ask him a question. That's funny. He's like, nope, can't ask you a question. Nope, can't. I'm just trying to see if that's Burnham who comes out or if it's Jordan, but it looks like they're taking their good ass time because you know how it is. I think they just brought someone in, honestly. Oh my god, another Ironton cop coming. Another Ironton cop coming. Must be a busy night. Busy night. Oh man. My chain was popped off. Oh god, that's McKnight. No, that's not McKnight. That was Allison. You know, all three of the IPD pull up here at the nasty, scary jail. Oh, Allison. Then you got the K9. I don't know if that one's Jordan or Murderham. And then you got Blankenship that won't let me ask him a question. When he pulled up, he got in his trunk and got something. So. Hope nothing happened. Hope everything's good. Oh yeah, they're getting new ones because the old ones are getting told to leave on the download so they can save their career, you know? Like, of course, we don't hear about the officers leaving, but there has been some that left. And new ones, like I said, I'm not gonna lie, I ain't seen Jordan in a long time, but he's probably still around. Cause the other day I seen Matthew driving that one, but I guarantee Jordan is still around. I don't know. I just ain't seen him, but he's probably just been out or taking a break. That's another thing like if I get a chance to, I'm gonna ask if Jordan's still working. It seems like to me that they don't want to talk to me. They probably been told, hey, if Ben on third asks you questions, don't do it. Man, do I got any dollars? Do I get any dollar bills? Hold on, y'all. Set you guys down like this. Hold on. Why is Blankenship still a cop? Why is Jordan still a cop? Why is McNaught still a cop? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go take a ride and then we'll come back here. I'm gonna get me a Mountain Dew. Why did Akers get fired? One, he was frisking people, and it's after those videos that me and Terry put out with him frisking people and him doing inappropriate things with girls and all of that. And after, you know, he shined the spotlight in my eyes that one time when he started running his mouth to, like, telling me he was gonna get another ticket, and all of that. That's why he got fired. And he left, and now he's doing, like, I think he's working somewhere though. He left, and it's not a canine anymore, but he's somewhere around. But yeah, he got fired for multiple reasons, and he did get fired, but they kept that one quiet. And it's like, I seen him on AutoZone one day, and he gave me the dirtiest look, like, you know, it's so it's like, man, and he was sitting there and just like by his truck. I was like, yeah, that's Akers. Had his old boots on, had his hat on, just cocky. Just got that cocky cop attitude. You know, when I get that badge, it's over with, dude. When I get that badge, the cockiness takes over. Not all of them, but most of them. Like, in Ironton, the badge does take over. I mean, them cops they're pricks here. Like, they really are. I can't explain it more. I can't talk, like, I talk about it every night, you know. I talk about it every night. Hope you're having a great night. Yeah, but I talk about it every night, every day, how these cops are. And yeah, we did get some change, and there's some people, we got some change. Like, I don't care what no one says. Of course, they're never going to admit it, but like I said, as soon as Blankenship wrote that false report on me, not Brendan, but Chance. Since Chance was the leading officer, he's the one that got in trouble because he was the one that wrote it. So he left to go to Chillicothe. That's why he left, and I'll keep preaching it. He got put on blast. I put him on blast writing that false report, and that dude was gone a week later. But of course, Ironton ain't gonna talk about it. But it's crazy. After his brother left, listen to what they did after, you know, Blankenship left. Chance, punk ass bully, after he left, guess what? They bumped his brother up as captain. Another day in Ironton, it's like, we're going to let you go and get a different job at Chillicothe, but we're going to keep you and put you as captain. And guess what? After that, because it was Jordan, Blankenship, and like I said, I preach it every day, another Blankenship. After that, guess what they did? Oh, Jordan got canine. Like, it's like they get rewarded for being corrupt cops. Like, they really do. They get rewarded for being corrupt cops. Hey, you're a corrupt cop, I'm going to rank your ass up. But you know, they're all going to cover for each other. They're brothers in blue. It's just like if you have a brother or sister, you're going to cover for them. Most of the time, you're going to cover for them unless they do something real bad, you know. They got that same brotherhood when they put that badge on. They're hot shit. Their shit don't stink. They forget they put their clothes on the same as we put our clothes on. They forget all that. Yeah, my light ain't even on. I need to turn my light on. Yeah, they forget all that. Like, and I think another reason why Akers got fired with Chili. And it was in the 9th Street apartments. That's all I can say. Someone that lives there, they pulled up, and Akers and Bradley, like they used to take turns, I heard. And if you go back, because I investigate this shit, if you go back, which I'm not gonna give the girl's name, but if you go back and see and watch go back and look at all of her pictures, you see Bradley and Akers liking her pictures and hearting them. And then you see her doing the same thing. You see her liking their pictures. So there was something going on there. That's how it is here in Ironton, you know. And that's no lie. They pull while their girls at home or their wives at home, whatever they have, their baby mamas, while they're at home, they think they're at work and they're really pulled up at someone's house, someone's apartment, fucking her. That's sad. And we don't need no proof because I've already seen it with my own eyes. Of course, the girl don't want to talk about it because actually the girl says she liked him. So it's like she don't want to expose that because she liked it. So it's like, okay. She probably still talks to him. I don't know. Akers and McKnight, they know all about, Bradley and Akers and McKnight, they know all about 9th Street apartments, trust me. I've had multiple stories of them pulling up to 9th Street apartments and doing that and doing this, you know? Hold on, let me. If people don't like the truth and don't like it, kiss my ass. If you don't like the truth, then don't like it. Have a great night if you don't like the truth, because it is the truth. These boys are corrupt around here, but nothing's happening. Well, little things happen, but not much, you know, not much. I want the main one out of here. I want Blankenship fired. I want McKnight fired. I want Jordan fired. Yeah, it does. The truth does hurt sometimes, you know. Sweating. It's hot out. Right now. I mean, it feels good, but I'm still sweating. Stayed on here more than what I intended, but I just get on here and I talk and I talk and I talk, and sometimes I just get at it because I start thinking about shit, and I know I'll repeat myself a lot, but it's like I have to. I just want to get this shit out, and I want to keep exposing it and not let people forget about it. Cause some people seems like they forgot about it. Like it's like a couple people's on still like it's like there's only a couple people doing this shit now around in Ironton. Like if we had more people, more voices, more cameras around here, you know. But you could tell they all know who I am. All the workers and stuff, you could just tell. Like on Facebook, I had it said Lawrence County Deputy, or someone followed my Ironton Press. You know, they just follow me to keep up, though. You know, like I'm not friends with any of these punks around Ironton. Trust me, I'm not really friends with any cops. I just, you know, give credit when it's due. Give credit when it's cool. When they're cool, when they actually treat you with respect. That's when I give credit. I just show when I give credit. I just show you that I'm not always hating on police, you know, because some police are good. Some police do it for the community, but some police just let it get to them. Well, a lot of people think, oh, they're police officers with a badge, they don't do nothing wrong. Or a lot of people, oh, they're my family, they're my cousins. I guess the kids at Ironton today was like shouting, like I shouldn't say, they was like shouting, why is Blankenship still a cop? Why is Jordan still a cop? Why is McKnight still a cop? And then one of them said, Blankenship's my cousin. That's funny. Like I got all the kids there like shouting, why is Blankenship still a cop? Why is Jordan still a cop? And one of them said, Blankenship's my cousin. That's funny. See, even the youth knows you guys are bad. That's bad when the youth knows you guys are bad. When the youth are at school saying my thing. That's why I try to motivate, because I know some of the people that watch me are youth, is the youth. And that's the future. The youth, the young people is the future, you know? Alright, let's go back down to the shitty, scary jail. And then if I don't see nothing, then I'm gonna head out of here. Not out of Ironton now, guys. I'm not gonna head out of Ironton. Don't be celebrating, because, you know. Yeah, they are to understand too. Yeah, they are too young to understand, but some of them do understand, you know. It will surprise you how much young kids or young people do understand, you know. Like that one time where I had to stop at 9th Street. The person that was talking to me, he was a little kid, and his exact words is, yeah, I know they're corrupt, like I know all about it. I didn't even have to bring it up. He knew, like. That's pretty bad when you got little kids, you know, saying this police department's bad. Like if I was a police officer and I heard and I had a youth saying that about me, I would straighten up and become a good cop. I'll tell you that. I'd be ashamed of myself. I would. I'd be ashamed of myself. I'd be like, we got the youth calling us bad. We must be bad. Like that one life, I begged McKnight and Blankenship and all of them, just stop being a cop. I begged them. I told him, I told him, put down the badge. Please put down the badge. You guys don't need it, man. You guys can go out and do something else. You guys are still young, you know. Put the badge down and do something else. That's all you gotta do. Put the badge down, dude. Blankenship, McKnight, and Jordan. You guys can still be good people if you put the badge down. Right now, what's making you look bad is you're corrupt police officers. Just put the damn badge down. Especially McKnight and Blankenship, please, man. Yeah, that's what they need to be. Like I said, there's kids that sell stuff all the time. Every time I see a kid selling shit or Kool-Aid or something, I stop by and I give them money and I get me Kool-Aid and I support them. I never see a police officer stopping by to the youth or supporting the youth or you know, stopping by just buying a Kool-Aid saying, or keep doing what you're doing. Like, they could at least do that and show their community. Like, I even offered them. I said, come on. The kids are down here I'm selling Kool-Aid. Come down here. You really don't have to buy one. Just shake their hand and tell them they're doing the right thing. Because they're learning how to, you know, to sell stuff too. You know? There's so much shit I've done for the youth, and I don't sit and video it. You know, I just do it. They're not there now, of course. Of course, the pigs are not there now. You never know where in the hell they're at. Hell yeah. Yeah, when they get the money, they're like all happy, like we just made a little money. Like, that's what's so cool about it. Get rid of that jail. Shouldn't be a jail there. We're gonna go to the police department. We're gonna end there. It definitely does. I try to do one good deed a day. That's what I try to do. I try to do one good thing a day. You know, one good deed. That's what everyone should do. One good deed. It don't have to be giving people money. You can just be walking down the street and just pick up some trash. Or just, you know, tell someone to have a great day. Everyone I see, I walk by, I tell them to have a great day. You never know, that might make someone's day. Talk to someone, like, you never know, it might, you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I already seen, they're just sitting there at the police department. IPD. Like I always say, another day in Ironton, Ohio. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, earlier when I tried to ask Blankenship a question, I was like, can I ask you a question? Because at first he like waved at me, so I thought I was going to get a good question in. But guess what? He's like, no. Like with an attitude, like a little girl, you know, that's like going through something. Like, no. Like, no, you can't do this, and no, you can't do that. But ladies and gentlemen, I think nursing. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. that's really what it's all about, honestly. Anyways, I thank everyone for joining. Make sure you guys join in next police department talking about this, talking about that. But make sure if you live in Ironton, make sure all your shit's put up, because all the people they got there. Yep. Yeah, you got that right, for real. But anyways, make sure all your stuff's put up. Make sure everything's put up, because these people they're bringing in by the bus loads are going around stealing shit, and you know, and that's what it is. All these new people they're fucking bringing in by the bus loads. I mean, I hate to say it, but it is. You know. But anyways, just make sure everything's locked up. Make sure, because you know IPD ain't gonna do shit. And make sure everything's locked up. Make sure everything's good. Make sure your doors are locked. Make sure you look like everywhere, like every time you go somewhere. Make sure you watch your surroundings. Make sure you're always safe. And if you can, get a camera. You know, make sure your house is filled up with cameras, because you know that's what you got to do around here. Because if they see the cameras, everything will stop. Trust me. I know. I witnessed it around here. But like I said, sometimes having them on camera don't always prove, because there's been cases where I seen, well, IPD, I got them on camera, and then they watched the video where there's not really much we could do about it. Like, come on now. Like, that's what I mean about you can slap the evidence in their face and they really don't do much. That was like 3 years ago. I think it was Oliver McKnight, the one that was like, I can't really do nothing about it. And there was a video of it. Like, come on now. But that's just how it is, you know. Make sure everything's locked up. Make sure when you drive around this town, make sure you drive around good. Make sure you know your license plates. They can see your license plates, even though Blankenship can drive around without no license plate. Make sure everything's good. Make sure your headlights are good. Make sure you're not rolling at a stop sign. Make sure you're coming to a complete stop. Make sure you're coming to a complete stop. Make sure you don't look suspicious. Make sure when a cop gets behind you, you're not looking back like, oh, there's the cop behind me, because, you know, some cops go on suspicious. Some cops would just be like, oh, that's suspicious. He looked at me. That's suspicious, you know. You get what I'm saying? I'm just trying to bring up everything they pull people over. Oh, yeah, keep shit off the mirrors, because they pull people over for having those one things on the mirrors, or things that make your car smell good, or if you want to put something in your mirror, they'll pull you over for that. Like, you got to watch out. Like, what else? I don't know. There's a bunch of other stuff. People know how it is in Ironton if you watch my videos. But, like I said, it's all about picks. Another day here in Ironton, Ohio. Have a great day. It is been on 3rd. Corey White, Ironton Press, signing out. Live your day. Live each day like it's your last. Be positive about everything. Never think about negativity. When you do, take it out of your brain and think about all the positivities. Think about what's good in life instead of bad. It's another day here in Ironton, Ohio. Been on 3rd. I'm out. Thank you.